What's up, guys? Today let's talk about how do you know when to pull a plug on your old truck.
That's gonna depend, man. I would say it's gonna depend on how much you're spending on repairs. I think that's gonna be one of your biggest major repairs, right?
I agree. That starts from there. If you're already dumping a lot of money in the old truck that just keeps on falling apart and it always feels like this is the last thing that's broken and it's gonna be all new from that point on, it's not.
Right.
It's just gonna get older and older.
And at that point, you got other factors, not just the breakdown, but how much downtime is that causing you? And what about peace of mind and ability to work? I mean,
absolutely. Every time you go to the shop, half a week gone. A lot of times, yeah, we can do that job in 20, 30 minutes. But wait, it's going to take 2-3 days for them to get to your truck. That's one thing. Peace of mind, absolutely. You're going out there for the biggest dollar.
yeah.
And
don't know.
now you have to turn the loads down because, oh crap, it's going to Pennsylvania.
I think I can.
I can't make it.
Yeah.
And what if it pays really, really good? So now you're holding your business back just because that truck is starting causing you trouble.
Right. So another key factor. I mean, how much do you actually know about mechanics?
I think that's probably one of the biggest ones. So the only reason I would kind of justify the owner-operator kind of pushing a little further with an old truck
Yeah.
is based on a couple of things. First of all, if you don't have to take your truck to the shop to know what is going on with your truck. So pretty much, if you can tell what's wrong
Yeah.
when it happens. So you got to know quite a bit about the truck, about the mechanics. Second thing, if you can work on your truck. Maybe you can. Maybe you're really, really good and
And you have the
can
tools.
do a lot of stuff yourself. The peace of mind is still not going to be there. I know some owner operators. What's up, Andrew? If you're watching, man, this guy, he knows about trucks. This is not his first rodeo. He's probably running by now probably like the 6th truck.
Okay.
That he's planning to run until the wheels fall off.
Not literally,
Not
but
literally. But this guy knows what's up. And actually, with the last truck, we were talking about it back and forth, and he's like, man, this time I'm not going to make a mistake. I'm going to get rid of this fast. And then another break, it's almost like casino. Another little bit. He ended up obviously making a right choice. He was like, you know what? I know I'm going to lose a little bit of money. It's time to move on. Got another truck. And
well, that jumps to my next comment, I guess, or question to you is, there's some guys out there that they rely on the mechanic. I'm finding a great mechanic that explains things to them. But you're only as good as their honesty, right? Because what if you're dumping $1,400 into finding out that you need an overhaul? You know what I mean? And you didn't read between the lines. Now you're $1,400 in. Yeah. That takes what do you do at that point? Is it the point of no return? Count your losses? What do you do?
And here we go. If you are this guy that a lot of times those mechanics we work at the places like TA, Petra. Nothing against TA or Petra. Go for oil change there. Go for tire change. No problem. All good. But if you're going for like a serious breakdowns there, now you're gonna start seeing this. I probably mentioned that on a couple of podcasts back in the day.
Yeah.
That I've been at the TA where we're like, oh, we need to rebuild your differential. We need to build your transmission. Huh? What you smoking? so, and that was not that, but I knew a lot more about my equipment.
Right.
So I took it back to the mechanic that they know, and that was the end of it. Most of those mom and pop smaller mechanic shops that know you by the name, and it's not one of those shops that has no license, no tools. We do Strawberries, but off the season we repair trucks. Not those, but mom and pop shops that do truck repair.
Yeah.
Most of the time we're gonna be good. I would say there is more bad gossip about those shops than real facts.
Okay.
So just because you don't like the diagnosis, it doesn't mean that the shop is bad.
Right.
And just because you don't trust these people yet, doesn't mean that the shop is bad. By the way, with every shop, you need to build up the trust. You need to build up that relationship. I've been through this multiple times, and I can tell you there is nothing worse than to take your truck to a shop that you don't trust people. But other than that, if you're not mechanically savvy, the less mechanically savvy you are, the better truck you need in general. So I say...
so what would you do at that point? $1,400 in?
I say $1,400
Now you need an overhaul.
First of all, I would never do an overhaul to begin with. It doesn't matter how much money I'm in.
Okay.
Because one of the misconception is I'm gonna do the overhaul and now it's gonna be a brand new truck. No, it's still gonna be an old piece of garbage because all those overhauls, $10,000 overhauls, they don't exist. And everybody who tells you that, it's not quite accurate because most of the time this is just a basic overhaul. It's just a basic thing. We're gonna reuse those parts. All right, you're gonna spend $10,000 on that with half of the parts reused, and then you're gonna be back in the shop every week, and it's not gonna be nobody's fault but your own. Because it's your decision. The mechanic will say, do you still want this gasket? And you're like, is it good? Well, it wasn't leaking before we took it off. And here we go. And now you have, now you have that problem. So I say if I'm on the road, my breakdown on an older truck, if this is a 500,000 mile truck and the turbo blows up, I'm just gonna fix it and carry on. But let's say if that's a 1,000,000 mile truck, the turbo blows. I know on the average I spend $2,000 every month in repairs already, besides the maintenance.
Right.
I'm pretty much gonna take that truck, and if I have a maintenance fund with a company or a little bit of my savings, I'm gonna take it straight to the dealer, and I'm gonna leave that dealer with a much better truck, ready to work, ready to make money.
So that rolls to the next topic. I don't know if we're gonna do it on this video or the next one, but having that exit plan. It all begins with a simple maintenance fund.
Maintenance fund, saving money, and learning how to take a hit. Because sometimes you may still owe a little bit of money on that old truck. But don't let that to kill you. Lose it. It's okay.
Yeah.
But you're gonna find another day.
So there you have it. So we'll make a separate video with more details about all that.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, we're gonna talk a little bit more about certain truck dealers, certain credit qualifications, requirements,
Yeah.
down payment needed for a truck. I think we're gonna talk to Arrow, and I'll give you some more information about the people that I know from Compass Truck Sales, and maybe a few other places like Select Trucks and so on. So stick around. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is the place for your
Again, leave your comments.
news.
Yeah. Also, put your comments below. Your experiences. When you called it quits. Are we crazy? We welcome all kinds of comments.
Now you gotta know when to bail out. You gotta know.
You got to know.
All right, guys. Take care.
Drive safe.
All right, guys. Hold on.